Hello, we are Amundsen International, a global recruitment, sourcing and staffing company. Originally, we are a Dutch organization which was founded by Mr. Theodorus Schreers. He gave us the opportunity to participate in a unique project which changes lives of highly qualified ICT professionals and their families who come to us from all over the globe. We search, identify and fully prepare our candidates for client meetings, relocation and work in Europe. We help our candidates to sort out all problems which may appear during the relocation process, and we do that fully at our expense, which makes all our services free of charge for our candidates. Currently, we operate in 8 countries, and we are not going to stop developing our international presence. Our project is based on talent, which means that our main capital are our candidates. The selection steps are very simple. You have to submit several documents, you have to meet your local recruiter in your country, you have to go through technical assessment and record a video interview. Successful candidates enter our database where our clients can look, consider and evaluate their skill sets and their experience. We cooperate only with reputable companies, and our global account executives make sure that each and every particular candidate experience is being promoted on the European labor market.
Once you have gone through the entire selection procedure with our global talent acquisition team, our global account executives within the European country will introduce your information to our clients. This would be your CV, so your client profile, your client report, and your video interview. Our sales team within the European countries are continuously looking to expand our client database, and these are always international companies, always familiar with hiring from abroad, and always expanding, so always looking to hire within the IT sector. So to give you an idea of how the procedure goes, I'll describe a few steps of how we present your information and how the interview rounds can sometimes go. The first step is our sales team, so your global account executive, will introduce your information, so your client profile, your client report, and your video interview to the client. After which the client will have to review your information, so it may take a few days before we have feedback. When we do, and the feedback is positive, we will schedule the first interview between you and the client. Usually this is a Skype interview because of course we're dealing with a long distance situation. Before the Skype interview with the client, we will make sure that our global account executive will also have a Skype interview with you to prepare you as well as possible for the interview. It can also be that the client will want to fly you over directly to have a face-to-face interview. In this case, we will completely arrange and completely reimburse your flight, your hotel, and of course the costs for this as well. After the first interview, it may take a few days again before we receive feedback, as there are several people within the company who will have to think about the next step. When we do have feedback and it is again positive, we will make sure that the second interview is planned. It can be that this is also done through Skype or face-to-face, in which case we will arrange and reimburse your flight and your hotel. After the second interview has taken place and both parties are enthusiastic, we will make sure that the contract, the labor contract, is presented to you via email and you can sign digitally. It can also be, depending on the company and the country, that there will be another round, so maybe an assessment, but of course this varies per company and per situation. So when you have signed the labor contract, we can then start arranging your visa, your housing, and your entire relocation and integration within your new European country.
Congratulations! Now it's time to sign your labor contract and get started with your relocation. We will support you and your family the best way we can to arrange your resident and work permits. For example, a highly skilled migrant can come to the Netherlands following a simplified admission procedure. This short procedure only applies if you're hired by a qualified employer, like Amundsen International. We will apply for your application whilst you're not yet in the Netherlands. This procedure will take up to 2 weeks if they don't have any additional questions. If our client wishes to hire you directly and is not a qualified employer, the procedure will take up to 90 days. This only applies if you're a Turkish highly skilled migrant. All other highly skilled migrants must be hired by qualified employers. The application of your family will be applied the same way as your own application. You will have to provide some legal documents, like a marriage certificate or birth certificate of your child. Family is allowed to work without any additional or special permits. If you're relocated to another country in Europe, it is possible another procedure applies.
Simultaneous to your visa process, you're going to be contacted with a talent coach. A talent coach is going to help and arrange everything that you may need to integrate into a new local culture or lifestyle. To help do this, we've integrated a integration support, and the talent coach is going to help to apply this to you and to the new situation. If you want to know everything about the new culture, you're going to have to know how to register schools for your children, how to find a new house, and how to travel to your job. A travel coach will arrange all those things for you and find them out and share their opinions and share the information with you. A talent coach is always available to you for 24/7. That's by Skype, by email, by phone, or any communication that might come up. What's a unique selling point for Amundsen International is one-on-one language lessons. These language lessons are going to start once you've accepted a job offer. Once you've accepted the offer, a talent coach will communicate with you and schedule you for a weekly session with a talent teacher. The talent teacher is going to teach you lessons one-on-one through Skype. Skype is used because it's a global and free way to communicate. We are going to use an ebook and online extra learning material for you to learn any new language. This language is going to help you integrate even better, and the lessons are going to be twice weekly and going to continue for 6 months. These 6 months are going to be teaching you the language in a certain level that you're going to be able to communicate with your employers, employees, co-workers, neighbors, etc. After the visa has been approved, you're going to start the relocation process. The talent coach is still going to be your contact person and is going to help you accommodate that. The plane tickets will be booked by the talent coach, and the talent coach will be the person to pick you up at the airport. For the next couple of days, for the next 3 days, the talent coach is going to be with you at your new house and going to arrange everything that you may need, like telephone, TV, insurances, registering at the municipal, opening a bank account, everything that may be needed for you to start your new life in a new country. The talent coach will be appointed to you for the next 6 months. So it's first the 3 days of availability, but the next couple of months is going to be used for monthly visits and regular checkups. If there's any information that is missing from this video, or you would like more information about any subject, please contact your local recruiter.